I'm Terry and I'm super excited to be here with you today to show you how to make really cool marbled paper like this out of shaving cream and food coloring. So to start, let's talk about the supplies you're going to need to do this. So I recommend that you get some sort of rimmed dish like a baking pan, or I'm using a cookie sheet with a side on it just to help keep the shaving cream in place. You obviously need shaving cream. You need to get the foamy kind, not the gel kind. You'll see why in a minute. You need food coloring, or you can use, this is acrylic paint. You can use any kind of liquid paint to do this. You need some paper. This is 8.5 by 11 cardstock. You want heavier paper, not copy paper, because it's got to get wet, and thinner paper will kind of fall apart when it gets wet. So I've taken this paper and I've cut it in half for today. You're gonna need a ruler or something straight to scrape the shaving cream off your paper when you're done. You'll need something to kind of create the marbled effect once you put the paint and the food coloring on the shaving cream. You can use like a screwdriver here, a fork, the backs of some, watercolor brushes, or to get really delicate designs, just a simple toothpick. Maybe have a spatula on hand to smooth out this shaving cream, and then a hard surface, and either your ruler, or I have this baking tool here to scrape the shaving cream off. And then you'll want some towels, either paper towels or old towels, and then I recommend doing this near a sink because you'll need to wash off your ruler. Because I'm not near my sink, I actually have a bowl of water here. And then when you're done, if you want to create like this card where I took what I did and I cut it out and I put it on a folded piece of paper, or cut out shapes like this to make a banner, you just need a pencil to trace your design on the back and scissors to cut it out. So that's it. So let's go ahead and actually show you how this is done. Okay, so to start, the first thing you do is take your shaving cream and shake it up really well. And then just spray it on your pan. Nice coating. And then take your ruler or whatever you're using as a straight edge. You don't necessarily have to do this, but I find that this makes it easier to work with. And just smooth it out so you kind of have a flat painting surface, your canvas if you will, like that. All right, and then take your food coloring and just drop it. With a little green. With the darker colors, I found it's better if you use a little bit of a light hand. They tend to maybe muddy up the thing a little, the shaving cream a little bit. So, and then I'll throw a little orange in here too. Decide whatever you want to use. The bigger the back, whatever you're dragging through, the less detail you're gonna get when you do this. I'll show you the difference. So, say here's the screwdriver, and you can see as you drag it through and you make the designs, it's kind of thick. If you use the paintbrush, it gets a little thinner. And then if you use the toothpick, you start to get some really fine detail as you swirl. And this is now where you're making the design you want to show up on the paper. So just swirl it around, getting through all the pools of the food coloring or the paint or whatever you're using until you're happy. And the fun of this is there's no bad way of doing it. It's just whatever you come up with. Put it there. So that looks pretty good to me. I like how it's all kind of swirled. I don't have any pools of food coloring left. So now I'm going to take one of my pieces of cardstock and put it down. And you just want to press gently into the shaving cream. You don't want to sploosh out to the sides, so don't press too hard, but you want to make sure that the paper makes contact with the shaving cream so it picks up the food coloring. So pick it up. Ugh, how does that look? Put it down on my surface. Grab my straight edge here. Dry it off. Now here's where the magic happens. You just take it and you lightly pull it across your surface. And now you can see where the designs that you left in place showed up. It's pretty cool. Sometimes if it looks a little mottled, just go over it gently again to pull it up. And there is your paper design. So now, once you're done, you can just keep going. So you could take this, and I'll show you what happens if you just take another piece of paper and you put it on. You can see my hands are all messy. You may want to like wear some old clothes. The food coloring it'll come out, but it does kind of stain your hands and stuff. But pull it up again. Get it down very well on that one. You can see I've got another marble design right there. And then if I want, as I lean down, I'm just trying to get the excess shaving cream off of my blade here. I can now come back in. Ooh, I got a really pretty design there. Let's see, what do I want it to? Maybe want to add a little more pink to it. And just keep working with the shaving cream until it gets a little too dark and all messed up. And then all you do is rinse it off your plate down the sink and start over again. And you can keep doing this for as long as you want. So do some more like this. Swoop around. Ooh. Just keep doing that. Take another piece of paper, put it down, press the color on. This is the best part. I have so much fun with this. Put it down. Oh, look at that one. That is pretty cool. Make sure you get the little bits off and just set it aside to dry. So that's how you do the marble paper. If you get to the point where your color, you're, kind of like, oh, I'm not sure, all you can do is just put more on top of it. Spread it out. Yeah, this is so much fun. It makes such an utter mess. And just keep trying different colors and designs. Make long swoops like this. Go back and forth. I find if you make circles, that's a little more interesting, but feather back and forth. But again, whatever you like. There's no bad way to do this. To the side, another piece of paper. Put it down, press. See, my bench paper here has gotten to be quite messy. Let me just dry it off. great. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. Do another right coat. Just be careful not to rip the paper. But there you go. Just let it dry, and then you can do whatever you want with your paper. I like to take these and cut them into shapes, and like I showed before, put it on a card, send it to my friends to say hi. But there you go. So that's how you make marbled paper using shaving cream and food coloring. So have lots of fun with this, and I can't wait to see what you make. Thanks. Bye.